female anime characters in like the late 70s. Well, whenever I guess anime kind of became a thing in like the 70s to like the 80s and then like the 90s, they were like more cool. Like they were more badass. Like Fujiko in
I was exactly thinking
whatever.
Fujiko.
Yeah, like that.
She was very clearly
like,
a woman.
right?
She was very clearly a woman.
She didn't look like she was 13.
Yeah.
And then like in the 80s you had like all these like, badass bitches on like motorcycles with like fucking guns and shit.
What
like,
was that?
shit up.
What was that? Bubblegum Crisis? Is that what I'm thinking of?
Yeah, I'm probably also thinking of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, some shit like that was like popular in the 80s.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then I feel like in the 90s it must have started getting, like a little bit sussy.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to track.
And now I feel like almost all female characters just look like, like one thing that I used to try to do when that's how I like indicate just like what
I knew exactly what you were talking about though.
But like Monkichi-san こんばんは。今アニメの女性の描画アニメとかそういう日本のメディアにおける女性の描画こういう表現とかについて話してます。いつからロリロリになったのかっていう。Was I gonna? Oh yeah, I used to. Oh my god. So I tried to like look up YouTube videos to remind myself what it was like. But in Japan they have beer ads, and almost all beer ads are like famous actresses, usually like a little bit older, because I think the target demographic for the beer ads is like old dudes who just like get fed beer by their wife, and that's like their wife's like job and only value in life or whatever. So they'll have like these like a little bit older, like 40s 50s like actresses who look like incredible obviously, but like they're clearly like a little bit older, and like they'll be doing stuff that I think men think is cute for women to do. So they'll be like, and they'll be like drinking beer doing it. So this is like, the thing. So I think like you're supposed to pretend that you're like on a date with this woman who is your wife instead of your actual like average ass looking wife. So like it's kind of like, this 40-year-old like late 40s actress will be like holding like, her shoes like in her hands, and she'll be walking with her bare feet on like a railroad track in front of you with like a beer.
What?
And then she'll like turn around and she'll be like, yay! Or something. And it's just like they literally almost always look like they have some kind of like mental illness or like some kind of something going on, like seeing things or some shit, because like the way that they're like portraying these women who are more childlike than I think women that old need to be portrayed. But
how many people are in your chat right now?
4.
Ask them.
Should I ask them something?
Ask them what their idea of their dream woman is.
Oh, yeah. ちょっとうちの友達のデビンさんから皆さんへ質問があるんですけど、皆さんの理想の女性はどんな感じですか？理想の女性どんな感じ？
I'm just curious.
So 藤子、なんとか藤子の元々の原作のルパン三世はアニメよりもエッチな漫画？へー。So this person is saying that Fujiko, like from Lupin the Third, is that like Lupin the Third manga used to be like way more like sexy than the anime ever was. So I guess maybe it's coming from that. でもこうフジコってさ、なんだろう、今のそういうアニメキャラクターでモテるようなこうねずことかさ、鬼滅の刃のねずことかさ超人気があったじゃん。 禰豆子ってさ、なんだろう、こう、鬼だからある程度強いんだけど、禰豆子の見た感じってさ、なんかこう、こんな感じの、なんか弱っちい女の子とか。だけど、藤子ってさ、ボンキュッポンのお姉ちゃんじゃん、セクシーな。だから、なんかこう、みんなが藤子みたいなキャラクターに惹かれる時代が、なぜ今のそういうこう弱っちいこういう女の子に対して惹かれるようになったのかっていう話。あー、おとなし京子。どういう感じ？ So this guy is saying, Shion is saying that his ideal woman is Otonashi Kyoko from Maison Ikkoku. She looks like a girl next Dory type character. I had when like 8,000 years ago. I actually had the first like or volume of like the anime of Maison Ikkoku.
Yeah.
But because I couldn't afford to buy like any of that shit because it cost like $1 billion for like one like videotape of 2 episodes or whatever, I only ever got one. なんかこうお隣の